Just one piece of Crockett news. It's looking very likely that in Minnesota, just like several years ago in Wisconsin, there is going to be an attempt for reintroducing an elk herd up in the Duluth area. Johnny, you've probably watched this unfold south of you a little bit in northern
Yeah.
Wisconsin, and Jeremiah, you watched this a little bit too. Where does your mind go when you hear that news?
Yeah. So they reintroduced a herd just south of where I live, about a half hour south, 45 minutes south. And I have some relatives that live there and hunt there. And when you go down to visit, they are standing along the highway quite often, which is really cool. You get to see them, which is awesome. Their herd is so healthy now that they do give a couple tags. I can't remember how
Is it
many.
up to a couple now? Because I remember it used to be one.
It might just be one. It might be. But they do give a tag. The funny thing is, in northern Wisconsin, you can bait. And so lots and lots of people have elk coming to their bait piles, which is neat, but they're like, it's so annoying because they just clean everything up. And now the elk herd has moved, honestly, just south of my house, as in less than a mile from my house. They have been spotted eating in the egg fields, and the farmers are not happy because an elk herd will just decimate an egg field.
Yeah.
So that's been happening. But they're awesome. I mean, it's cool to see them. I always think it's weird because I'm only used to seeing them out in Colorado where I hunt for them. And you'll be driving along the highway and you're like, well, there's an elk. And it just is super weird to see them up here.
Yeah. I've seen a couple in northern Wisconsin too, and a couple of them have the collars on them. I don't know how many have the collars, but they have a big white collar on them. Yeah, pretty wild to see them.
Yeah,
nuts.
I'm obviously pretty avid photographer, and I've always wanted to kind of go up there and see if I can catch them on camera. But yeah, you see people on Facebook groups all the time posting pictures, and like you said, Johnny, standing on the side of the road. That's pretty, but it's just an interesting thing to see in northern Wisconsin.
Yeah, well, soon to be northern Minnesota, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of big woods up when especially you get north of Duluth. I mean, there's moose and stuff up there in some of those parts, so that'll be very interesting and very interesting country. Big, very expensive.
Yeah, I hope they take well. I hope so. It'd be cool.
I think they will. I think they'll have everything they need there. I think they'll do very well.